The number one thing I would say to do is we want to separate our expenses into what we would refer to as fixed and variable expenses. Fixed expenses are those things that have to be paid regardless. And an easy way to think about whether it's fixed or variable is what happens if we don't pay it. So to state the obvious, if we don't pay our rent, we're out. We don't pay our utilities, they're off. We don't pay our cell phone bill, we don't have cell phone service. So we need to put those at the top of the priority list. And then the variable expenses, one could argue, well, food you have to eat. Well, that's true, but you could eat steak or you could eat ramen noodles depending upon, the level of discretionary income you have left after you've paid those fixed expenses. So we want to first prioritize the expenses, make sure that we put away sufficient money to cover the fixed expenses first, and then start to budget the rest. How much are we willing to spend on our entertainment? How much are we going to be able to put into savings? When we think about the impact of just simple math on taking that budget and implementing it, if a student that's arguably 20 years old, 21 years old, if that student today could take just $5 a day and stick it away in an investment account, by the time that student's ready to retire, based upon some reasonable assumptions, every student that did exactly what I just said would be a millionaire. The obvious question is, then why isn't everybody a millionaire? And the answer is, going back to the budget, it requires personal discipline and generally having to give up something. It's giving up that extra latte, that couple of beers with my buddies after I already had a couple of beers. And that $5, that one pack of cigarettes, think about what a great message that would be. Give up smoking, become a millionaire. I mean, it's literally that simple. And in that case, it is just math. It's the effect of the time value of money and getting started early enough.